the Wizard and the Hopping Pot. There was once a kind-hearted wizard. He used his magic for the good of his neighbors. From miles around, people came to him with their troubles. The wizard had a magic pot. He gave his pot a stir and put things right. After the old wizard died, his son took his father's place. He was also a wizard. One day, he found hidden inside the cooking pot a small package. He opened it, hoping to find gold, but found instead a soft, thick slipper, much too small for him to wear, and with no pair. A piece of paper within the slipper read,
"In hope, my son, that you will never need it."
The son threw the slipper angrily back into the pot. Unlike his gentle father, he had no love for his neighbors. So he put away the old cooking pot in the darkest corner of the kitchen. One night, a poor woman knocked on the front door. "My granddaughter has rashes all over her body, sir," she said. "Your father used to give a special medicine from an old cooking pot."
"Go away!"
cried the son.
"I don't care for your granddaughter's rashes."
Saying this, he slammed the door on her face. At once there came a loud clanging and banging from the kitchen. The wizard went in and found his father's old pot. It had sprouted a single foot of brass and was hopping in the middle of the stone floor. The wizard went close to it and found that the pot's surface was covered with rashes. He tried to force it out of the house with his magic wand, but all his spells failed. The pot followed him upstairs to bed, clanging and banging loudly on every wooden stair. The wizard couldn't sleep all night for the banging of the old pot by his bedside. The next morning, the pot hopped after him to the breakfast table. Clang, clang, clang went the brass-footed pot when there came another knock on the door. An old man stood at the doorsteps.
"Lost my old donkey, sir. Without her, I cannot take the vegetables to the market. If I don't sell them, I won't get any money and my family will go hungry tonight."
"And I am hungry now,"
roared the wizard and slammed the door. Clang, clang, clang went the cooking pot's single brass foot upon the floor. But now its clanging was mixed with the brays of a donkey.
"Be still, be silent,"
shrieked the wizard. But his magical power could not silence the pot. It went on clanging and braying all day long. After some time came a third knock on the door. A young woman stood sobbing. "My baby is very ill," she said. "Won't you please help us? Your father always helped." But the wizard slammed the door. This time the pot filled to the brim with water and sloped tears all over the floor as it hopped, brayed, and sprouted more rashes. The wizard could not bear it any more. He went out into the night and screamed,
"Bring me all your problems. Let me cure you and comfort you. I have my father's cooking pot."
And sure enough, the pot hopped behind him along the road into the village. The wizard cast his spells in every direction. The girl's rashes vanished. The lost donkey was found. The sick baby woke up well and rosy. The wizard did his best at every house of sickness. Slowly the cooking pot became quiet.
"Well, Pot,"
said the wizard, as the sun began to rise,
"we'd better go home."
The pot burped out of the single slipper he had thrown into it. The wizard fitted it onto his brass foot. Together they walked back to their house. From that day, the wizard helped the villagers like his father before.